Manx Radio Sport.
Well, Jack McVeigh has stepped away from this, so it looks like Dean Pennington, a left-footed out-swinger, potentially looking all the way to that back post. Whipped into the 6-yard box. Sean Doyle's headed down to the right post and just wide. And the final touch came off his Irlam marker there, so that's going to be out for an FC Alaman corner over on the left-hand side. Bodies were piling into the far post, and Pennington whipped it into the 6-yard area. Sean Doyle got a good header on it, but so did his marker just to stop it heading towards goal. Irlam corner it is, over on that far side from where we're stood at the moment. Right-footed, in-swinging delivery. In he comes, into the 6-yard box. Ben Wilkinson doesn't quite control it. Cleared off the line by Michael Williams. And to the edge of the FC Alaman penalty area. Pennington tucks the ball in field. Loose ball though is picked up by Jacob Holt. Closest Irlam have come so far. There's the FC Alaman free kick over the top of Mackenzie Stark. Pennington in the edge of the box. Goes round the goalkeeper. Pennington off the post. They've hit the woodwork of FC Alaman, and again it's another Route 1 pass straight over the top. Ben Wilkinson from the free kick straight over the top. And Mackenzie Stark on the edge of the Irlam penalty area. The Irlam defender just seemed to completely get his bearings wrong. It went over the top of him. Dean Pennington rushing in behind. The goalkeeper came up. Pennington went round him with the angle right against him. Pennington tried to place it into the back of the net, Darren, but denied by the foot of the post.
An absolutely massive opportunity, and to be honest, I don't really know how he's not scored it.
Back to Langford, who clears first time into the FC Alaman half. Malumo in a running race with Callum Sherry, and now a wrestling match with him. Malumo, that's a nice turn to get to the edge of the box here. Jack McVeigh stepping in, can only stab it into the path of Aaron Fleming on the left edge of the box. Clipped in, behind Taylor, here's Malumo, wants to turn, and there's Miller Brown with the shot, and it's blocked by Callum Sherry. And out for an Irlam corner on the right hand side. Slick counter-attack by Irlam there. Malumo got it out to Fleming on the left hand side, who cut it back. And Malumo just maybe looked to get his shot away, back to goal, but chose not to instead. Knocked it into the path of Millen Brown. He got his shot away, but that's a big block, wasn't it, Darren, from Callum Sherry?
It was a really good block by Callum Sherry, but Malumo does seem to have Callum Sherry's number at the same time.
Half time here. FC Alaman 0, Irlam 0. It started at 100 miles an hour. This game, plenty of intensity and physicality from both sides, but little in the way of clear-cut opportunities for both. Jacob Crook throws all the way back to Jack McVeigh with a bit of space. Moving forward, Jack McVeigh lifts it into the back post there. Pennington's headed down and off the post. Pennington's hit the woodwork again. Irlam still trying to clear their lines, only as far as Tiernan Garvey in the centre of the Irlam half here. Short pass to the right-hand side for Phil Kelly. There's Doyle on the edge of the box, turns away. Michael Williams onto his right foot at the near post, across goal. There's Higgins, it's saved by Lee White. Higgins again, and White saves again. Here's Charlie Higgins, still has it at his feet. Off his left foot, Jacob Holt, and Charlie Higgins falls to the left edge of the box. Jacob Crook to chase. FC Alaman coming within inches of taking the lead there. First it was a ball from the left-hand side to the back post, and Pennington, his header at the far stick, coming off the woodwork. Here's Charlie Higgins left edge of the box again. Doyle is across and in! There is the opener! And FC Alaman have struck the opening goal within 90 seconds of the restart. FC Alaman 1, Irlam 0. Starting yet again at a full throttle pace, FC Alaman. Irlam couldn't quite clear their lines after Dean Pennington hit the post, and Charlie Higgins was denied by Lee White. Charlie Higgins picking it up again on the left edge of the box. He's fired it across the 6-yard area, and Sean Doyle, poacher's instinct, unmarked, just tapped it home from point blank range. Jacob Crook with a little bit of space, looks out to the left flank for Charlie Higgins, heavily involved in the FC Alaman goal, of course. An assist for him. Here is Higgins, stepping away from the challenge of Langford, cutting into the left edge of the box. Charlie Higgins still going here, gets a few numbers. Higgins across goal and just wide of the left post. Would have been a majestic solo goal and he put that away, but it's not to be. Charlie Higgins, he picked it up right over on the far left-hand side on the halfway line. He danced past the challenger Langford, and the Irlam defenders just seemed to step off, allowed into the left edge of the box. Angle against him, he fizzed it across goal, Darren, but just wide.
Yeah, agonisingly close, wasn't it, Rob?
Frank Jones brings it down for FC Alaman on the halfway line. Pennington back into the path of Jones, who's now breaking away down this right-hand side with a neat touch. Frank Jones to the edge of the box here. Pennington's going to get on the end of it. Skips off one challenge. Pennington in on goal low, and a good save by White. Back to Charlie Higgins. Wants to get on his left foot. Great challenge there by Mackenzie Stark, and cleared up to the halfway line. FC Alaman still in possession. Big save from Lee White, the Irlam goalkeeper. Is there one last opportunity for Irlam with just over 60 seconds of additional time by our reckoning to go? Langford brings it down on the halfway line from the goal kick. Jacob Holt loops it back forward down that left-hand side, headed in field. Here's a chance for Jack Mitchell, saved by Wilkinson. What a save by the FC Alaman goalkeeper. Cushioned into the path of Jack Mitchell, left edge of the box. And only around 10 yards out, he lashed a strike at goal, and Ben Wilkinson with a big right hand to turn it round his right-hand post. Could be a huge save from the young FC Alaman stopper here. Irlam corner out on this. Right-footed, in-swinger, into the near post. Cleared by Pennington. Cartwright, way wide with his wild half-volleyed effort. Out to the Irlam left flank. Dean Pennington with the header clear. Aaron Fleming wants to get things back underway. Gets it into the path of Caden Barlow here. Turning away from one challenge. Back to Holt. He wants to cut it infield. Deflects back to Byron. His through ball intercepted. And that is that. FC Isle of Man have got their first win of 2024. Full-time FC Isle of Man 1. Irlam 0.
Manx Radio Sport.